So we have to distribute first. So if you notice right here, it looks a little funky, but that's actually distributing. Okay? So I'm distributing -6 to both the x as well as the +3. Notice how I took the sign that's in front of the 6 out here. It's being multiplied by the x and by the +3. All right? So I'm going to bring down my -6x and my +10. I'm going to bring down both terms that we're not dealing with the distributive property. Then I'm going to do -6 times x, which is -6x. -6 times +3 is -18, And now I combine like terms. So I'm going to use colors this time. So I have x's here, x here. Notice how I have the sign highlighted in front of it. And then I have my -18 and my +10. So this is -6x minus 6x. So again, if I think back to my integer rules, I have -6 and another -6. So I have both 6's on this side, which means I add them together and keep the sign. So this is -12x. And then if I do the same thing, I have 18 on one side, 10 on the other. When they're on different sides, that means I subtract. So this would be 8. 18 is bigger than 10, so I'm going to keep that sign, which is a minus. So then I have my final answer. So I have my -12x, which came from these two, and my -8, which came from these two. All right. We need to do one, and this is going to be one where people have issues, and I've seen it before. If you have something like -8y minus 4x minus 3 minus y plus 9x. Ooh, that's a doozy. Ooh, that is a doozy. So again, -8y minus quantity 4x minus 3, and then quantity -y plus 9. So we have parentheses. There's no number in front of it. However, there is a negative. And any time that you have a negative and a parenthesis, that basically means that you are multiplying. By a -1. That means that you are multiplying by a -1. So again, if I kind of do the same thing that I did in the last problem, this would be -1 times 4x and -1 times -3. Okay? So I'm going to bring down everything that is not being distributed. That way I don't forget it. All right? And then this is going to be -1 times +4x. -1 times +4x, which would give me -4x. Then this is -1 times -3, which gives me a +3x, which gives me a +3x. If we combine things that are alike, this and this would be combined. Oh, that's just negative. I'm so sorry. And then the +3 is its own thing. And then these two would be combined.